Welcome to my Iceland recap. These icebergs in the lagoon were fascinating. Oh my gosh, yarn at a grocery store right next to the toilet paper. Love it. This is why I love Iceland. In between batteries and toilet paper is yarn. Do you recognize the greenery hat from One Skein Crochet? How about a close-up of the spruce hat I am wearing? This hat has a Tunisian flat circle crown and is on YouTube. Here's the greenery hat again. Mara has several. There was a ton of hand knitwear to be found in Iceland, but very few items of crochet. Most of the knitwear was black and white and gray and had these Arctic motifs on them. There's some blue, but mostly black and gray and white. We saw many cars pulled over at this location and stopped to check out what the fuss was about and found this sulfur geyser. I took this photo because I realized we had not been seeing any flowers in Iceland. Look at these adorable baby Viking hats in a store window. They were hand knit. Finally, a crocheted something, a Viking hat. With my love of motifs, you know I would notice this cool tile floor. Do you recognize the Intarsia Tunisian scarf that I taught on the channel, only this one in one color? Here's my greenery hat in purple and the Intarsia Tunisian scarf that I demonstrated on the channel in blue and purple. Here's some interesting, cool street artwork in Reykjavik. Finally, more yarn. This store has other textiles and woven fabrics as well. I'm sure, like me, you're fascinated by how much hand knit and hand crochet items cost in other countries. That pink hat at 44 Icelandic krona translates to about $35 today in US dollars. I enjoyed looking at the other artwork in the country as well. Many of the buildings in Reykjavik had murals on the sides. Mass-produced knitwear was also very popular. I read that it is illegal to put the Iceland flag on any items not made in Iceland. Here's a pretty hotel lounge. More hand-knit Icelandic sweaters using black and white and shades of tan, which are the natural color of the sheep. There are more sheep in Iceland than there are people, and there are more horses too. Most of the fabrics were solid, but here's a lace example on the right, the only one I really noticed. Okay, I had to get matching puffin socks for me and Mara. They were about $15 US. I was beginning to think the word varma meant farm, but then it makes more sense when I looked it up that it actually means thermal. There are very many thermal hot springs spas naturally occurring because of the volcanoes in Iceland, so varma makes even more sense now. I don't think I've shown you this hat on the channel yet. It might be coming eventually. This is a cave that was created by lava flow. Here, Mara and I wear matching greenery hats. Her hat is a little longer, taller, more slouchy, and mine is more of a beanie. Here's a funky hotel living space that we could rest in. And here is a more modern nook in the same hotel with a gorgeous view. I couldn't help but notice this woman's awesome, beautiful, simple Icelandic style scarf. These are headbands. Many of these woolen items can be found in just about every convenience gas station type small grocery store. And here are socks for the whole family, also at a gas station. Very convenient. Here is a one-of-a-kind hand-knit tie for a gentleman, found in a I don't remember exactly how expensive these sweaters were, but I'm guessing they were around $250 or $300. This little basket had face wipe puffs in it and was found in a hotel bathroom. Finally, some crochet. Random photos of the horse ride we took along the fjord. I love animals. I thought this amigurumi whale was fantastic. The colors, and it looks like it was machine sewn the pieces together, but I was still enamored with it. A bright ray of crochet sunshine, a scarf that I saw through a store window after the store was closed, so I didn't get to check the price tag. This photo and the next are kind of funny. Here's a basket of blankets in the front foyer of a restaurant because Iceland gets cold and people can put the blankets on while they patronize the bar. At first glance, this looks crocheted, but when you look up really close, I really can't tell what stitch it is. Do you know? Iceland has a little bit of everything. Mountains, valleys, icebergs, beaches, glaciers. More handcrafted items. Okay, these are just too cute. Sheep and puffins. Though rare, sometimes you get food that looks like a work of art. I spy a doily. Iceland is pretty comfortable in summer, but most of the northerners move south for the winter. Diamond Beach might be one of the few places in the world where you can see actual pieces of iceberg ice on a beach. The turbulence from volcanoes coming down to the beach make these so soft and smooth rocks. Sneak peek of the project that I worked on in the car between stops. This used to be a cave in the glacier, but you can see the top of it fell in. Now there's an arch that will only be there for some time until it melts and falls as well. Parts of the country are beach, some are glacier, parts of the country are these lava fields with grass and green. There's also some desert space. While in Iceland you can see a volcano and you can have lava cake. This volcano has been erupting for about 2 months. This is the lava that has flowed down to the valley, and we were able to stand on it where it is cool and hard, but you can see it is still steaming and hot underneath. Search my YouTube channel for the spruce hat pattern, and the written pattern is on my website. That is all cooled lava behind her that's only about a month old. Some days inland, the weather was warm in the 60s, and other days on the coast it was cold and breezy and in the 30s. I let Mara borrow these mitts from me that Jackie Doherty from Crochet World, the former editor, made for me. Thanks, Jackie. This is the naturally occurring hot spring that they turned into the Blue Lagoon spa. The water is about 100 degrees. Do you think I could find some inspiration here? Maybe I can get some inspiration up here? Surely I can find some inspiration here. Here's a souvenir, a lovely handmade coffee mug. It makes me happy. I didn't know Iceland was known for its chocolate, but this is really good. And it's not yarn buying when you're on vacation, it's souvenirs. This is as close as I will ever get to Greenland, flying over it. Yeah, these are good ones. I walked in sand on a black beach in socks in Iceland.